I've had some people ask about how I shoot with my SeeStar out of my upstairs window. Well, I come up with this idea right here to mount the SeeStar on that, and then I can open the window and slide it right to the edge so that when the lens is open, the thing can scan the whole sky. And as you can see, I've got quite a bit of trees around, so I've got kind of limited visibility, but I can go up to about there, and there's right about there's direct south, and then I got trees over there. So as things are rising in the east over here, as soon as they can clear that tree or just above that tree, I can start capturing and get a good 45 minutes to an hour of capture. I'll show you how I mount all this here in just a second and switch it over. But basically, this has a washer underneath it so that it's higher, so it's got a little bit of adjustment range to get it level, and then it will also rock back and forth slightly for level here. I found that it's just almost perfectly level in this plane. This plane needs a little bit sometimes of adjustment, but I can wedge a screwdriver or put a washer or something wherever to finally get level. But this is in secure enough, it's long enough, and then there's a washer under there to give it the flexibility. But that's long enough not to worry about it falling out. And besides that, I don't set this completely out over the ledge. I just usually have it sitting right up close to the ledge so that this can still sit up here and rotate as need be on that stud. And the washer gets it to the right height so that it is facing out that way when it opens. So it's got plenty of room to maneuver. I'll show you how I set this up. First step is to thread this onto there, and usually I have to bring it out a little, and I'll put my finger down there to find out where the hole is, and then very carefully start threading this on until it just stops like that. Again, this is only temporary. When I finally get this window finished, trimmed out all the way, then I'll have to come up with something different, because I'm not going to poke a hole through my seal board. But next step, go ahead, open, make sure obviously that you're not hitting. Hit the window so that it'll stay up. And I like to slide it over. And as you can see from this, I've got about that much clearance, so this can move with it right up against the seal. Now that I've got the unit mounted, I'll go ahead, power on, and then make the connection, open the arm, and then I will level the unit, or at least check the level to make sure that it's acceptable. Once it's open, I will check level and make sure that it's either level or adjusted until it's within 0.2 degrees of level. I use that usually as acceptable, and it works well for me. And to check the level, I'll go into the Me icon, Advanced Features, Level and Compass Calibration, and adjust level. And as you can see, it's not too far off. Don't know if it needs to go, nope, doesn't need to go that way, doesn't need to go that way. Apparently, it might need to go this way. So I'll use a wedge, try to get that as close to the level as I can, and looks like this end might need to come up a little. No, but I'll play with it until I get it just the way I want it. Looks like about a half a degree right there. So maybe it just needs a little bit on this side to get it to go. Oh, that's getting closer. Give it a little more. Nope, too much. And once I get it down to about a 0.2, 0.3 is acceptable. I'll leave it right there and not touch it. Call that good for level. Finished. Get out of that, and I'm ready to start imaging. From here, I can go back to my main screen and tell it where I want to go, and it'll run through its regular calibration routines, so forth. Stargazing, let's just select that. Let's pick something that I know is going to be roughly in the area that I want to go, and I'll have to trial and error to find out. Let's try M80. Even though it's light out right now, you'll get my drift of what I'm trying to do. Go stargazing, and it'll try to locate that object. But if it's blocked by the trees, which apparently at this time of day it will, but you can see it moves, goes back and forth. I'm going to cancel that. I can't think of a target right now that would be up, but I'll just have to use a sky map of some kind to find out what is available at the time and then point to it. So right now I'll use the sky map, and I'll see if I can get something a little higher in the sky that might be available this time of day. Let's try Spike and see if that's see what happens there.
Finding object.
But it should move and try to find it. You have to watch out that it doesn't go too high in the sky and the frame of the window blocks the lens. And then it's also a good idea to look and make sure you're above the trees and in your window of opportunity so you can capture your items. But that's my little temporary mount, and works very well. I'll show you some. I'll post some pictures of the last night's events that I took pictures of, and I captured several really nice objects from this point right here. The skies were exceptional, very clear, and no clouds whatsoever, and I got lucky, and I did not even have a single satellite or airplane streak across any of my images. I was using 20-second imaging as well, 20-second frames. And then when I'm done for the night, ready to put things up, just a matter of putting my cap back in, and then going ahead and closing her down and taking it off of the mount. So in my app, I'll get out of that and get out of that, and then we'll go back home, and then I'll go here and close the arm first. It'll go back to its original home position, roughly, and close the arm, and then I will shut the unit down from this screen right here. So let me go ahead and do that, and it'll go ahead and finish parking. There it goes. It's finishing the park, and it's done. Ready to take it off. Should be powering off. There it goes. And then just a matter of gently unscrewing it, making sure I don't drop this and we'll lose it out the window. But there you go.